whose first return appearance as Dr. Marlena Evans on Days of Our Lives is today.
Alleged appearance.
Alleged appearance. Don't you love all the jargon that you have to say to keep yourself... Has anyone ever tried to sue you about anything?
No.
Good.
No, gosh,
Good.
no.
Good. No.
You?
Oh, all the time.
Oh.
You know, but it's always something you say on the show, and then it goes away anyhow. Let me go back to your show for a second. When you went back, and they must be dancing on Days of Our Lives because you made such a difference in the show. What do they offer you? Like special, like money, a lot more money?
A lot of money.
A lot of money. That's nice. That's a nice thought. What about
I called Joan. She said, "Take it.
Take it.
Take the ring. Take the money."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As I said, your only mistake was not just saying, "Oh, it was in my button drawer. I can't find that ring anywhere." What about creative control? Can you walk in ever and say, "I just can't do this. This is just silly"?
Sure, you can say that.
And do you? Do you ever walk in?
I haven't this time. No.
Did you?
But see, soap. That's the mechanism of soaps. You have to. We are real life with the dials all the way in the red. So every day you're doing things that are condensed down to what happened to 500 people happened to you today.
Right. So. What about affairs on the set? That's very dangerous.
I'll bet that is.
You never, ever had kind of like a little romance with somebody that you were working with?
No, I haven't. But, you know, what happens is that as an actress, I've had wonderful leading men. Always have. And there's a part of you that does fall in love a little bit because you're behaving as though you're in love. And your body it registers that sense of being loved and being held and being kissed and being adored.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's a nice feeling.
Who is the best kisser of all your leading men?
Of my leading men?
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible.
Well.
I haven't had any bad kissers.
So name some of the good ones.
Jed Allen was a very good kisser.
Good kisser.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Wayne Northrop is a terrific kisser. He's got very soft lips.
Oh.
And Drake Hogestyn is very sensitive and tactile.
What happens if they have bad breath? You know what I mean?
All that happens is that little tears well up in your eyes, and it looks more emotional. That's all.
Can you ever say, "Sweetheart, have a lifesaver, and then we'll get back on the set"?
Sure.
Yeah.
But you know, because we work so long together during the day, and because it's obviously we were always in close proximity, everybody's very respectful of that.
Can you cry? You're a very good actress. I loved you. In the movie the week that you came on to... tell me the name again.
Sea Will Tell.
Sea Will Tell, because I read the book, and then you were terrific at it, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
And I thought, what a good actress she is. Can you cry on cue? Can you turn it on, turn it off? The way Spencer Tracy, they said, was amazing.
I didn't know that about him.
He would read the New York Times, and they put it down and say, "Okay, Spencer, go." And he'd go, "My wife died." They say, "Take." And he'd go back to the New York Times.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was a very mechanical actor and very good at what he did.
Well, being daytime makes your emotions very accessible.
Yeah.
So, but what happens to me is when I'm doing a scene that is moving or touching to me, then I do tend to well up.
Could you well up now?
Maybe.
Think about something very sad. I'll give you something.
I hate you so much.
I know. Think about
give me something sad.
My body. I'll make you cry. You want to cry? Cry. Not sad, but just talking to you. Talk about your sister, who's the twin, and so beautiful and everything, and happy and married. You have a brother who's retarded.
Yes, my older brother.
Older brother. How was that to grow up in the family? Because I had a friend that had a similar thing, an older brother, and we used to go to the house and everything, and it was very difficult for her, especially as a teenager. You know, she went all through that where she was embarrassed, and she was this, and then of course you grew out of it immediately. But
yeah, well, there's a time. Now we're talking about a long time ago. Because, you know, Terry's 42 years old, I think.
Yeah.
So there is a difference now in the way people that have learning problems or have retardation are dealt with.
Right.
Now, 40 years ago, they were not as visible.
Yeah.
In the community, and I guess the whole family had their own reactions to it. I became very protective, very fierce. We would have little games with the neighborhood kids, and we had 5 kids in the family.
Right.
And if anybody were mean to Terry, I'd just take the ball and we'd all go home.
Yeah.
Just meant the game was over.
Yeah.
Because you've lost most of your team. And my sister ended up teaching retarded children. Andrea did. So I guess all of us were impacted differently by it. But it makes you so aware of the things around you, because people will tend to look at him or not look at him, or talk as though we can't hear or understand things. There's a very a powerful thing that happens around somebody who's special.
Yeah. Actually, I like you so much. You know that.
I like you so much, too.
I just think you're terrific. I'm glad you're back.
Thanks.
What do they call it? Deidre Holics?
Deidre Hall, yes.
Deidre Hall, I'm thrilled you're back. That's your fans.
I've got the greatest fans.
And come back anytime. And if you want to get married in New York, I'll give you the wedding at my house, because I know both of you, so it could be legit.
Oh, terrific.
All right?
Thanks.
All right? Thank you so much for being here. And we'll be right back with comedian Paul Rising.